Hi everyone, Destroyer here with an ancient overview. Today I'm going to be showing you Siku, which could be won from the daily campaign on a Thursday. So if you go to the map and follow the blue arrow, you'll find Siku's horizon in the north. So you have one whole day to do that, and it's only on a Thursday. So once you defeat the 3 outposts, you'll have the chance to obtain Siku from the ice chest. There is also Ice Primus, Battle Boosts, and the other Ice Ancients as well. So once you complete all 3, defeat all 3 outposts, you'll also receive an additional 3 starting mana on all of the Ice Ancients for Thursday. So I'll go ahead and show you these 3. Now these bases are random, they are same as the multiplayer attacks, so I can't actually show you how to defeat all 3 outposts since they will differ for yourself. So here I've been given an Ice Ancient, which happens to be Burner. However, you can change to the other Ice Ancients such as Fourveil. Now I may just stick with Burner for a change and we'll see how she goes. Try and figure out the strategy here. I'm up against a Stronghold 13. I think the best way might be to do some swooping over the base. There's some good places here where I can drop my dragon and take down some defenses. You'll also note that all of the spell towers have been replaced with ice spell towers, so they have the flash freeze. They don't do too much damage to the dragon, so I can safely take down this troop portal on the inside. Once that's gone, I'll swoop across the base, do some damage there. See it coming across now. It's some damage over time. I'm using Viscaria. So now I'm just taking down some more buildings here, building up another charge. If I can get 2 or 3 swoops over the base, I'll do some quite decent damage here. So it is quite dangerous to leave your buildings on the outside. Sweep across once more. I think that Primus Conduit will go down. That gives me a good place to drop my troops. So we'll get one more swoop across the base here before I start deploying my troops, keeping an eye on the time there. I want to get rid of these spell towers if possible. I'll just sweep once more across here and start deploying my troops while the spell tower is charging up. And I may start cold snapping some defenses here. Maybe I should work on these spell towers as well. Here we go, just in time. This cold snap also does damage, so you probably see that catapult dropping. I have won the mission, however I do want to clean up the gold, so I'll just hold down my fast forward on here. There's no more ground defenses. So back to the top there for the 2nd outpost. If you don't wish to see these attacks, you can scroll to the last 5 minutes where I will show you an attack with Siku. Now we'll quickly get through this one as well. It's harder than the last one. Stronghold 14 with a level 2 flare tower. So I'll stick to the same tactic. I'll start where the Skywatcher is, because I want to swoop across that and leave the dragon in a safe location. It gives me enough time to build up another recharge there. So I'm only going to get about 2 swoops across here, because I am going to swoop back to where this Skywatcher is. Didn't get to take any buildings down as yet. Maybe these gold storage, these smelters, I did. It was right near the flare tower. I could cold snap that one and deploy my troops. I might be strong enough to get them all taken down in time. See how we go. Can use it again. The cold snap's very effective. The second one's a boost. That's pretty good as well. So I can quickly rush through these defenses and get right up to this stronghold. The spell tower's at the back, so there won't be too much of an issue. I'll be able to complete this without much troubles. I might cold snap some of these catapults. Stronghold is down. I'll just finish up the gold here. Can also use the third spell, which is Icy Storm. Does a small radius damage there. And that's almost done. Now we'll move on to the third attack. Now these do cost battle stones. You don't gain or lose honor, nor do you gain any rings. The benefit here is you do have a chance of winning the Epic Ancient, as well as you get the bonus starting mana for the whole day. So this will give me the ice chest if I win. If I don't win, I'll have to attack the same base again. So this base happens to look like, I think it looks like Hero's base. It's very familiar. Hero of Smashes. So these bases are the same as other multiplayer bases. They just rotated 90 degrees and renamed. So you may be familiar with some of these attacks. Probably should have started with my dragon there. I think I will do one swoop, get it warmed up. Got the rest of my troops in there now. I'm used to attacking this with Erasmus, which is much easier. So I must try and remember how to attack with Burner here. Probably could have gone with Four Veil as well. I'm in a bit of trouble now, so I'm not sure what I'm going to start doing. I think I might have to start with a boost to get right into that stronghold as quickly as possible. So we've got the flare tower down, which is good. Maybe another boost here will get this stronghold down. And there you have it. Not much gold here, but I will try and finish it off. Just freeze everything. It's quite a good spell. And that will about do it. I think the rest of the gold at the back here. I don't have any troops to summon. So we'll end that there. So that is all 3 outposts destroyed, which gives me the ice chest. This is only available on a Thursday. So we have the ice battle boosts, as well as all the ice elementals, which includes Siku, and there's also the ice Primus as well. So I do already happen to have Siku, but you can win her again, which I just did, so that's quite good. So here's proof that you can win it more than once, so that's pretty good. So we will go ahead and use Siku now. Because I already had that ancient, it gets converted to 2500 Primus. Sometimes it's pure. So now we'll go ahead and do a multiplayer attack, and I'll show you Siku in action. So I'm on a win streak 6. I believe my Siku is only level 10. I'm out of the small Primus, so I'm not using that. So I'll change over to Siku right now. You'll notice that all the ice ancients have a +3 starting bonus. That's only for the day. So where we have Siku, Siku is here level 10. So Siku is an epic, so she can be upgraded to level 50 once you reach Stronghold level 15. The spell tower spell is the same as all the ice ancients, which is Flash Freeze. That is a small radius and with high damage over... Oh, sorry, this is the Flash Freeze, sorry. It freezes targets for 2 seconds. Does a bit of damage as well. The first spell for 5 mana is Battle Lament, which protects allies from all common debuffs for 7.2 seconds. I believe that would be very handy against all of the spell towers. So the next spell is for 10 mana, Song of the Sea. This deals damage over time over a medium area, so that should be quite handy. And the third spell is something new called Aria, which confuses all targets in the area for 5.5 seconds, so that is Mass Confusion. So that could come in rather handy. So we'll select her now and see how she goes. It is my first attack with her. I love using Erasmus on this base. So this is going to be a challenge. I need to figure out what to do here. I could come in right from the back to to show you how effective the Battle Lament is. So it'll protect me against these spell towers. And maybe I could also use the Song of the Sea on a large clump of defenses like this. There is one, oh, there's dual Primus Conduits too, so they're quite nasty. So maybe coming from the north would be an advantage since I'm out of range of all of these splash towers. So the north is quite deadly as well, so I do need to use this Battle Lament. So the first thing I will need to do is get some starting mana since I am only a level 10. So I have a bonus 3 there, giving me a 4 start. I think this will be the safest place to start with my dragon, since I can peg off some of these outside buildings. I could also deploy my troops in there, but it is within range of all those arrow launchers and catapults. So maybe that's enough starting to drop my troops in. I will deploy my... Maybe I will... it's tricky. I think I might need to keep them all together to use this Battle Lament. Just now as that second spell tower is hitting me, it's hard to really see what's going on here with that spell, but it does work. 7.2 seconds though, I really got to rush in quickly, so I might use my dragon to swoop over that. Taking down 2 of the purple spell towers, that's 4 spell towers down. It's going quite well. Maybe I'll deal some damage. Okay, let's see how much damage that does. Very small radius. It's damage over time. You can see some of the towers taking a lot of damage there. I don't really need the Battle Lament anymore, since all the spell towers have been taken down. So that just leaves me with the Confuse spell, which I'll use very shortly. So we'll drop it right here and see how it goes. So you see the catapults attacking each other, playing volleyball there. And that's lasting for 5.5 seconds, so I can drop it a second time. It should give me enough time to take them down. Not quite, they are quite nasty, so I already lost all of my paladins. But I did get all the gold and I also won the battle, so it's doing quite well. So I find that Siku might be very handy against layouts that have clumped spell towers. So that first spell definitely helped me out there. I got right to the stronghold. So I hope you enjoyed this attack. You can only unlock Siku from these daily campaigns on a Thursday, so good luck unlocking her. I think she'll be very handy against bases that I just showed you. That's all for now. Stay tuned for tomorrow where I will show you Moloch in action.